Darksiders Genesis.
1, 2, 3.
The Darksiders series started as a major hack and slash, and throughout time, by Darksiders 3, became more of a Dark Souls game.
I'm not allowed.
The Darksiders Genesis plays much like a bird's eye view dungeon hunter. Most of all, I really just love the personality conflict between these two.
Really need to lighten up. No.
You more or less just run your dungeon-based missions, and you can rerun these missions just to unlock everything so you can unlock more at your base hub. It is a great game, and I really am such a huge sucker for these kind of games, but it is quite glitchy. It's almost one of those games that's more fun because of the glitches, but honestly, if I say a game is glitchy, I mean it's a fucking glitchy game. Battletoads. Okay, so there's the original Battletoads, and then the arcade Battletoads, which is personally the one that I played way too fucking much and spent way too many quarters on. But I digress. The new 2020 game is a much needed improvement on the series, even though the looks really threw me off at first. It's a perfect modern day rendition of Battletoads, and I fucking love it.
What the? Cody, come to work! There's friggin' frogs in here!
It adds so much more to the gameplay with these animated scenes. Sometimes I can't wait to beat a level just so I can hear the comedy in the next one. Honestly, the animation and the gameplay had me fucking dying.
And I told him I don't care about games from the 90s.
Well, then you really hate this game.
Buried forever.
Enhance, enhance, enhance!
This game is quite multifaceted, just like its predecessors. And like I said, it really is just a modern adaptation of an older game, with a lot more quips.
Oh my god, what kind of an update is that?
Yeah, restaurants don't say, "Excuse me, we haven't started making your food."
Oh, you know, that one place did.
Oh, that's right, the place that's mean on purpose.
I want to pay you to be mean to me. It's what I have a mother for.
It Lurks Below. This 8-bit 2D dungeon crawler has a lot going on. Random. Ooh. Aside from it looking and playing almost exactly like fucking Terraria, it has a little bit better crafting, but its menu navigation is fucking trash. And for a game that you're constantly in the menu crafting, I don't like it. That being said, its main downfall is that it's truly meant to be played on PC, not a console. But in my honest opinion, Terraria is on Game Pass, and you should probably play that instead of this fucking disaster. Xeno Crisis. I don't know why, I'm just a huge fan of bird's eye view games. And if it has dungeon running or guns in it, I'm double sold. This clearly has much more of a retro feel, but it still plays like Dark Souls. You really have to throw your body out a few times and level up to really get through some shit.
Look at the size of that thing!
Giggity. The downfall is you can only shoot in certain specific directions, but even under this restriction, the game is still pretty damn fun. I definitely suggest grabbing a buddy and fucking with this game. Fuck that, I got double D's. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this guy fucking? Okay, fuck. Final Fantasy VII HD. Final Fantasy VII was an amazing game for the time, really connecting people with its plot and character development. There was just so much emotional depth on what was going on. It wasn't your basic, frail, happy-go-lucky RPG. Back before Square Enix was Square Enix, they made a huge variety of RPGs. Some I personally think are on par with Final Fantasy VII, but Final Fantasy VII was really the one to hit the markets, and really truly impact people of the scene. Non-gamers were playing Final Fantasy VII, other gamers were playing Final Fantasy VII, everybody was playing Final Fantasy fucking VII. But to anybody that hasn't played the game, it's fucking worth it. I even just bought the remake, played the remake, felt about it, and then I went back and played Final Fantasy VII HD. Because there's almost an authenticity to playing the original game, or at least the HD remake. And for me, I'm not saying the new remake is bad at all. It's just the first 7 to 8 hours of this game, dragged out about 40 hours, packed fucking to the brim with filler, and it's $60. And there's gonna be 2 more parts. So I need to spend a lot more money just to play one fucking game! So if you want to play the original without all the convoluted new canon, it's Aerith, not Aerith.
It's Aerith.
And why is she so sassy now?
Must have been a new breed.
How do you figure?
as they went for the stronger prey.
I would highly recommend playing this beautiful and gorgeous plot of a game. The one that has a love triangle, not a fucking square. See what I did there?
Is that a smile I spy?
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me.
Side note, if you want to spend $60 to not do anything, set the remake to easy mode. Spiritfarer. You start out as a child and a cat, and then you acquire the ability of the Spiritfarer. From there you get a boat, you make new friends, and you start to explore. The main reason for exploration is to craft, and to expand on your boat. But the gameplay itself is quite tedious to me. You literally set a destination, and you fucking wait. This does in theory give you time to craft and build new items for your boat, but I do enjoy a game with a little bit more action than this. I like being monotonous about things, but this is a bit much. I really wouldn't personally recommend it, unless you really just want a game to tinker around with. Hyperspace Outlaw. You ever have a job
Your passion,
where you have to watch really terrible training
your
videos?
imagination,
That
your
literally
hard
is
work
this game.
to
But
make
if you
it
were just
a
tripping
reality.
balls. Like,
Witness the
just
dawning
tripping
of a new
balls,
world
man!
built by
Dude,
you.
like, what the fuck is happening?
Hypnospace.
What is, you see, what the fuck? I'm done. Okay, this was made about a year ago, and the whole retrospect obviously is to emulate an older game. And to recreate an alternative world in 1999, where you are a cyber cop. And all you do is literally surf the fucking internet and fuck with your computer. It does remind me of Welcome to the Game too. The only difference is this actually wants you to hook up a lot of your accounts and a lot of your login shit so they can send you things or leave things on your desktop, or you can pull things from in-game file from the download. It's a whole bunch of shit, but it's also quite similar. In the end, this shit is just super fucking trippy and looks pretty damn fun. I only played so much of it, but like, what the fuck? There's just actually so fucking much of it. On a last note, this game is really meant to be played on PC. So if you also have a PC and have Game Pass Ultimate, download it there. Cause fuck that shit with controller. Tell me why. This is another amazing saga in the Life is Strange series. This one revolves around a pair of twins and an unspeakable, horrific event. First, let me talk to you about some of the other games that Don't Nod has made. In the first Life is Strange, you start with Max, a teenager with newfound time shift powers.
Talk about your superpower.
You can change time and alter events, for better or for worse.
What are you doing here, Max?
There is a second Life is Strange, and it's quite good, but honestly not as good as the first. They also made a limited demo game that's only available for online purchase, but the story also ties in with Life is Strange 2. While on the other hand, Life is Strange Before the Storm really fills some of the gaps that you're missing from the original game. Alright, let's get back to this. The twins Tyler and Allison are trying to go to their childhood home so they can finally sell it. You're led on early to the fact that one of the twins may have killed their mother, and that Tyler used to be Olivia. Every one of these Life is Strange games has something crazy that the team dumps so much fucking time into. And in this one, it's an incredibly elaborate book that the twins wrote when they were very young. Some stories are okay, some stories are really good, and some are really fucking dark. More episodes come out soon, and I can't wait to play. It's a perfect amount of fantasy, imagination, and horror. I also want to see how far these twins' powers go. So far, they can telepathically talk to each other and recreate any memory visually. I highly suggest you jump into another dark saga with Don't Nod.
Wait! Stop!
You won't regret it. Double Kick Heroes. I don't even know what to actually say about this fucking game. You shoot zombies, objects, and other enemies by hitting notes. It's literally just zombies with Guitar Hero. I don't fucking know. You navigate your missions through a main board, then you go fight zombies with a battle-hardened Steven universe. Like, it's moderately fun, and it gets fucking hard, But there's really just not a lot to it. This is it. If you listen hard enough, the zombie gurgles go with the beat. New Super Lucky's Tale. Not to be confused with Super Lucky's Tale. Though they basically are the same exact game. New Super Lucky's Tale is just a remake and redo of the older one. It is your basic go around to different worlds and collect your thing that you lost. But honestly, it's a pretty damn fun game. I had a blast playing the first one, and the second one was just a little bit better. It's reworked and it's supposed to work better for Switch. So, that's a good thing. You start off in your central hub and you venture around, get fox dens, as well as unlock other worlds. It's pretty straightforward, it's plain, it's simple, and it's pretty damn fun. I definitely recommend this to anybody that's a fan of a simple platformer. Don't Starve. The illustration is cute and the plot is pretty dark, but it really has nothing to do with being in a survival situation. Bro, I fucking got your number. I got your number. Go. Fuck it. No, I didn't mean to know. Fucking turkey. This is a clever and pretty fun little survival game. You get your basic survival game tutorial, but it's about the menu itself that's pretty intuitive. Some survival games really just leave you in the dark. Literally. But some like this give you an actual material list and what to go get. Overall, it's pretty fun, but I would recommend Don't Starve together for a multiplayer experience over a single player. You know, burn down the world with your friends, not by yourself. Undermine. There's a large variety of Dark Souls retro-style dungeon hunters lately, and I'm not really sure if I would recommend this one. Sure, it's fun and it's cool, but I'd rather play Moonlighter over this. Though I recently did find a Keyblade in this game, which is fucking awesome, and I got really happy about it, and then I died. Yeah. Give me my Keyblade! Again, nothing really special. You venture around your dungeon, you die, you come back, you upgrade your shit, and you go out again. Same old bullshit. You really need to die multiple fucking times to get anywhere or do anything. So, keep fucking grinding. Trailmaker. First off, this game is highly influenced by pay-to-play, and I fucking hate it. So first off, there are tons of game modes to choose from on this fucking game. Initially, the story mode is kind of fun. You get stranded on a barren planet and you have to find your way back to orbit. Alright, but some of these basic missions and modes are lacking until you really spend some time in the game. Or dare I say it, pay to play. I also really hate the main screen. It just shows you shit that you can't fucking make, and it's fucking impossible to make, so go fuck yourself. The whole build mode is very temperamental and really fucking irritating. Even getting through the tutorial was fucking annoying. It's just like a weird, limited version of Roblox? I really wish I could say more about this game, but I honestly just did not like it. In my personal opinion, just don't download it. Joyride Turbo. I initially didn't really want to play the game. There was a lot of things that were locked, and single player was a bit boring. But as soon as I found out I could play couch co-op in any fucking mode, it was pretty much a done deal. And honestly, this is some Mario Kart level fucking fun right here, homie. Not only can you flip and boost and use weapons and their secret tracks, as well as secret items and secret car parts, and those help you unlock more cars down the road. But it's just a generally fucking fun game, especially with a friend. It also didn't take me that long to unlock all the maps. Even doing the first 2 Grand Prix unlocks a good amount. While if you're having trouble unlocking some of the cars, it's more easily done in stunt mode than the Grand Prix. And stunt mode's pretty goddamn fun. If you're really just done with the racing for a moment and you want to fuck around, well, here you go. But I had a lot of fun in this game, and I highly recommend it to anybody that has a couch co-op partner to play with. Man of Medan.
Well, what is this?
I'd like to ask the same thing. Aside from this really fucking weird Ghost Adventure, Zach Baggins fucking intro going on right fucking now, this is a decent game. I say that as fucking Lala Rhoda's headbanging over here. Jesus. No, but I swear, it's part of a bigger series. They already came out with Until Dawn, and that was a pretty damn good game. And another one coming out in the future, which looks pretty fucking sick. They all go for the interactive movie kind of gameplay, And they very much encourage replayability, because you can definitely just kill your characters on accident. They also have a party night mode, which I definitely suggest if you want to have a little bit more fun with the game, or if you're trying to run through it again with some friends. Maybe give them a little hindsight about certain situations, or don't, and just let them fucking die, and laugh, and be a dick. Your choice. Every decision you make can change the personality of your character.
Right on, Radical. I like the cut of your ship. It's jib. Don't ruin it.
Now Brad's more witty. Behind all that, there's a pretty dark theme going on in the story. Not going to go into a lot of detail, but basically, hallucinogenic gas on an actual ghost ship. Why the camera angle's gotta be like Resident Evil right now? What the fuck? Oh, my bad. Alright. Oh. The real horror of this game is if you stare in this man's eyes too long, you'll catch the stupid. And if you just... Oh, there's a kid. You ain't gotta overreact. It wasn't that scary. Alright, so if you... Oh my god! Why are there so many kids on this fucking boat? Okay, damn. I thought I overreacted. Jesus Christ. Get over it. God damn. Overall, if you like the Life is Strange kind of gameplay, and you're really looking for something a little bit more dark, and a little bit more scary, you should play anything from this anthology series. It's at least good for a few jump scares. Drake Hollow. You start off on a good-sized map, and you find drakes. Mandrakes. And there's a good amount of them too. Each one of them gives you a different skill or ability. And you can also explore the map to get crystals to upgrade these mandrakes. You know, so you don't get fucking stomped. You do have a home base where you craft, create, and build. It's also where all your little buddies stay. And you also have to make beds and all this other shit for them. As well as actually defending your base. Overall, the crafting is pretty easy, there's nothing too complicated, and everything's pretty straightforward. If you like a little run-around hack-and-slash game with a little bit of crafting, this might be up your alley. Wasteland 3. This game has traces of Divinity and early Fallout. And it's a lot more brutal, definitely more fitting for the atmosphere. You can start out with a pre-selected team, but I personally prefer starting a character from scratch. Everything aside, I'm a huge fan of this game type. And I'm a huge fan of this fucking game specifically. It's brutal, it's fucking crazy, and I can get a cat to do my bidding. But between great gameplay and stomping the fuck out of people, the game is very fucking glitchy. And for Xbox, it crashes constantly. Don't get me wrong, I'll play it for 8 hours straight, I just still get 2 crashes per fucking hour. And I quick save every 10 fucking seconds. It fucking crashed again. But honestly, I'm still only dealing with this because the game is so goddamn good. If you have the opportunity and have Game Pass Ultimate, download this on a PC if you can. Lot less crashes, still glitchy, but still super fucking fun.